Welcome to our video on 6 key policies driving the transition to net zero. As the world grapples with the urgent need to combat climate change, understanding the critical policies enabling this transition is more important than ever. In the next few minutes, we will explore key strategies, from expanding renewable energy and implementing carbon pricing to the electrification of transportation and investment in low-carbon technologies. Join us as we break down these essential policies and examine how they collectively pave the way towards achieving a sustainable net zero future. Understanding the net zero commitment. In recent years, the term net zero has emerged as a crucial component of the global conversation around climate change. But what exactly does it mean? Simply put, net zero refers to balancing the amount of greenhouse gas emissions produced with the amount removed from the atmosphere. It's like balancing a set of scales where emissions on one side equal removals on the other. This is achieved by both reducing emissions and investing in carbon offset projects like tree planting or renewable energy. The journey toward net zero is driven by a variety of policies designed to change industries and move societies toward a more sustainable future. These policies are the backbone of efforts to combat climate change and protect our environment for generations to come. Now, renewable energy expansion. One of the cornerstone policies driving the transition to net zero is the aggressive expansion of renewable energy. Solar, wind, and hydroelectric power are taking center stage as nations aim to shift away from fossil fuels. Imagine driving a car that runs on sunlight rather than gasoline. This is similar to the shift we are seeing in energy production. Countries are setting ambitious targets for the percentage of electricity that must come from renewable sources, with some even pursuing 100% renewables. Governments worldwide are investing heavily in infrastructure that supports this transition, such as building solar farms and wind turbines. These investments not only position countries to meet their net zero targets, but also offer substantial economic opportunities through job creation and technological innovation. Introduction of carbon pricing. The introduction of carbon pricing has been hailed as a game-changer in the pursuit of net zero. Essentially, it puts a price on carbon emissions, making polluting activities more expensive and thus less attractive. Imagine having to pay extra every time you ran a machine that emitted harmful gases. You'd probably think twice before using it. Carbon pricing can take different forms, like carbon taxes or cap-and-trade systems, where companies have a limited number of emissions credits. The goal is to incentivize businesses to adopt cleaner technologies and reduce their carbon footprints. By attaching a financial cost to carbon emissions, carbon pricing seeks to encourage more sustainable operational practices across all sectors. Electrification of transportation. The transportation sector is another critical area where policy change is making a substantial impact. Traditional gas and diesel engines are notorious for their carbon emissions, but policies supporting the electrification of vehicles are changing that narrative. Picture a city bustling with electric cars, buses and trains. This is becoming a reality. Many governments have introduced subsidies and tax incentives to make electric vehicles more affordable and appealing to consumers. Industry standards are also shifting, with targets set for phasing out the sale of new petrol and diesel cars. This electrification process contributes significantly to achieving net zero by minimizing the carbon footprint of transportation systems worldwide. Energy efficiency standards. Improving energy efficiency is another vital component of the net zero strategy. By enhancing how we use energy, we can reduce waste and emissions without compromising on comfort or productivity. Imagine your home equipped with energy-efficient appliances that perform better while using less electricity. This is what energy efficiency aims to achieve. Policies often focus on setting stringent standards for appliances, buildings, and industrial processes. These standards push for innovations that result in products consuming less power and generating fewer emissions. The end goal is to light up our world with less energy, enabling us to achieve net zero more quickly and cost-effectively. 6. Investment in low-carbon technologies. As the world transitions to net zero, investment in low-carbon technologies remains a critical policy focus. This encompasses a wide range of innovations, from grid storage solutions that ensure a stable energy supply to carbon capture technologies that remove CO2 from the atmosphere. Consider a powerful vacuum that sucks up unwanted emissions, a futuristic concept now grounded in reality. Governments and private sectors are channeling funds into research and development to drive breakthroughs in these technologies. By fostering an environment where innovation can thrive, these investments promise to not only reduce emissions, but also establish a competitive edge for businesses in the growing green economy. Supportive regulatory frameworks. A supportive regulatory environment is essential for fostering progress toward net zero. This involves setting clear guidelines that encourage companies and individuals to adopt sustainable practices. Imagine playing a game where the rules help create a level playing field, promoting fairness and accountability. Regulatory policies may include setting aggressive emissions reduction targets, mandating sustainability reporting, or encouraging community-based renewable projects. These regulations act like traffic signs on the road to sustainability, guiding everyone toward a shared goal. With the right regulations in place, achieving net zero becomes a collective effort, marked by collaboration between the public and private sectors. International collaboration and agreements. International collaboration plays a pivotal role in driving net zero policies. Climate change is a global issue, and collective action strengthens the impact of individual efforts. Picture global leaders gathered in a room, united by the common goal of safeguarding the planet. Such meetings pave the way for crucial agreements like the Paris Accord. These international commitments establish binding goals and foster cooperation between nations. Developing countries, often more vulnerable to climate impacts, receive technical and financial support from more developed nations through these agreements. Through international collaboration, we leverage shared knowledge and resources, making significant strides toward a net zero future.